Dude, let's not talk about this.
Better hit him with the what's up? Nah, better hit him with the Battlefield Cup up. Yup, better hit him with the Battlefield Cup up. Woo!
What is going on?
I don't want to talk about this.
This is awful.
What is popping, YouTube? Welcome back to Last Call, where we make the call. Is it hot? Is it not? Pour that shot! I am D Skills.
Peanut.
La. I can't.
The effort was a 50-50, but I will take that. All right, what's up? What's happening? What's up? So last week we had a depressing talk about the Hawks. I hope it's changed because, like I said, we tape our episodes in the
Hey,
same
don't give away our
weekend.
secrets.
Please, did they beat the 49ers?
Not all shows do we tape in the same weekend, okay?
Right. Sometimes it's different. It's always different, but here we go.
These were all taped on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
We just did a whole day of episodes.
Yeah, 2 months
14
ago.
episodes.
Change.
God, I'm so
2 months
drunk.
We've done 10 episodes. I am shit, Cam.
What day is it?
I've been in and out of the hospital 3 times today.
Oh my god.
At least it's close.
That's why people have gone missing from the show and then come back. They've been at the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god. All right, so this week, listen, we're not bringing your spirits up anymore because we are talking about how do sports organizations who suck keep fans. I don't get it. I don't understand.
And lots of them.
In particular, New York, but
Hey. What
we
about,
do
well, how
come
about
from
them Mariners?
Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do they? So this is going to be a conspiracy episode because there's not an actual
Is it?
fact on how they retain fans.
They did a study.
Who? Yeah, okay,
There
buddy.
probably
I hope you
is
got
one
that
out there.
study ready. So we got the beautiful Lala working the boards again for us. We got Nut in the building, baby. I love it. Let's go. I'm starting every time because I was a gentleman last week and I let Peanut start every time.
So you
last
could
week.
copy my answers because I'm always
Exactly.
right. Yeah.
Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. All right. Check this out. I think it's a beer.
It's a spirit.
It's a wine.
Wow.
You're joking, right? It's definitely a spirit.
It's a wine.
Are you
No,
sure?
I had to double check.
Are
It's
you
a wine.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not a spirit?
Okay, so that means we lose one, right? We lose again.
Yeah. And then we
lose
gotta guess if
Yeah.
it's a red, a white, or rosé.
Dude, nailed it. Since you nailed it,
Because
go
we've
ahead
had
and guess,
we've had
Daddy.
wine on this show like 2 times.
yeah. He's not lying. All right, go ahead, guess it.
You said you're going first. You're such a liar. It's
But you
a
get-
rosé.
It's a rosé. That's a good guess because I don't think we've done a rosé. Lala, you're the analytics. Have we ever done a rosé?
I think we did.
Oh, all right. Well,
I think so.
shows what I know.
Name the place and time.
Yeah.
pretty sure we did a
Name the
rosé.
date. We've only been doing this for 15
We've done so
weeks.
many of them.
You know,
Yeah.
I can't-
16 weeks now. This is
a
the
long
16th
time.
episode right here. It's a white. It's a white wine. I don't think we've done a white wine. It's a white wine.
Are you sticking with rosé?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a rosé.
Yeah.
See,
Sorry.
that's what you did last week.
I knew
See,
as soon as she
that's
was ready.
what I'm saying. And you were offended. He was freaking offended when I said, I'm not listening to my wife no more. You need to listen to your wife.
She's a
she tried to
trickster.
deceive.
Medusa.
Medusa, dude. Wow. All right, so we lose. Oh. All right, so we lose a game. Let's reveal it. Find out what the heck we got. And let's drink it.
Tesoro Della Regina Rose Veneto.
Wow, you
Is
did
that
that actually pretty
Spanish or
well.
what?
I don't know. It's something.
Oh.
Looks good. I like rose. I really do.
Yeah, dude, wine is one of those. So here we go. Let me beautify this bottle for you guys.
One.
Tesoro Della Regina Rose. There you go.
With aluminum
Drop a
foil
comment
flakes.
who,
Yeah. Who's
said
gonna
the
get?
name- who
Who's
said
gonna
the
get
name
the
better?
flake? Who's
All
gonna
right,
get
there you
the
go.
flakes?
All right. We revealed it. We showed
little
you.
bit
You
more.
heard it. Now it's your chance to hear it from the scholar, the one who knows it all,
Oh
the
my
one
gosh.
who brought it to us, the most brilliant-minded, most her logic cannot be denied. It is time for
Hey sucker, this is LALA'S tab.
That's you.
All right, this is made in Italy in the Veneto region.
Yeah, that's why I put the accent on. That was my Italian accent.
Poor Italian.
Veneto region.
Hey, I've seen.
11.5
Double check.
I've seen
for
Goodfellas.
flakes.
ABV. Let me check mine really before I forget.
Tastes like
you know
9.5
what?
ABV.
I think mine's
Dude,
clear.
wines are tough for me.
Um,
Wines are tough.
So this, I don't really like, honestly, I don't prefer rosés very much. I love wine and I like all types of different wine, but I don't really care for rosé. Just never really hits, I don't know.
I like
It's-
it. It's a lighter version of a red, so
Yeah,
I've always liked it.
definitely.
Yeah, reds are really. Some of them can be real harsh.
They're much more flavorful than
Yeah.
a white wine for sure.
Yeah.
When you get a dry, like a Cabernet or something, it is very strong.
Yeah, I had one. It was a 2019 vintage.
Vintage.
Vintage. I know, yeah.
Vintage.
Yes. It was
$100 bottle.
God, it was like the celebration of their like 100th or like 200th anniversary. God,
Yeah.
so that was
Ordered
a
what,
celebration. It
bottle?
was disgusting. No, the like anniversary of the start of the company.
Price
it was
has
But they
nothing.
started
disgusting.
in 2019.
No, they started in like 1920 or something like
One
that.
thing I've learned from
Dude, it was
wines is
disgusting.
that price
1920,
does
but
not
200
matter.
years.
No, it
later.
really
Price
doesn't.
does not matter with wine whatsoever.
Well,
you can get a $100
sometimes.
bottle and it would be way worse than a $10 bottle. You
That's why I stick with barefoot, baby.
Hey, dude, for what you say, I do drink it.
okay. This is
Sorry, Lala.
This is
It's not me
Lala's
this time.
tab.
Oh, it's down.
Nuts tab.
2.0.
Nuts knob.
Stop.
Okay, this is medium bodied and fresh, red cherry, floral, and berry. Didn't have a website, but
Cherry.
has very good reviews on this.
Who
Cherry-
doesn't have a website?
I just could not
It's
find one. I looked,
2021.
I searced on Google. To be exact, and I could not find
Dude,
anything.
Last Call doesn't have a website.
And that is why we
will.
have 40
We will.
subscribers. Woo!
Hey.
Oh, man.
I'm building us a website.
Oh my gosh.
God, dude, that was the perfect reply.
Okay, Lala's tab.
Lala's tab.
Oh, yeah, we are doing Lala's tab.
One last thing, it will mix with salads and fish the best.
I taste that.
Yeah,
It's a
I
light-
could
it's
see
a
that,
light-
yeah.
It's a lighter wine, so of course, but
That's a good call.
just had to add that in there.
It has a really good taste, I think.
I taste a lot of cherry. That's a lot of cherry.
Yeah, okay.
I was trying to. When I first tasted it, there was something that said.
You're trying to
"Whoa,"
place,
something
yeah.
stuck out, and as
That's
soon as
fair.
she said cherry, I said, "Okay, yeah. It's a lot of cherry, which is okay. I'm cool with cherry.
It's okay.
I'm not a big wine person. I love rosé.
just don't like
Rosés are
rosé.
good. It's just a good leeway. Whether you like a dark,
Yeah.
a dark red or a white. Rosé's such a good buffer.
No, don't. Don't use it as a buffer.
Oh no! I'm not saying
It's the gateway.
a
It's a gateway
drug.
from white to red.
Stop.
No, it's not. It's not even
Teach
like
us, Lala.
Rosé. No,
We
I
don't know
wasn't going to
anything.
say that. I wasn't going to say,
That's
oh
fair.
yeah, okay, you go to white to rosé to red. No, it's in a class of its own. Rosé is
Yeah, definitely.
specifically is barreled in its own class. I'm not saying it's used specifically for a
Yeah.
buffer. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know the right word to
It's
use.
a happy medium.
Yeah, exactly. So
I just don't.
there's
like
just a lot of cherry.
I love
It's a
red
lot of
wines and
cherry.
Cabernets, but I don't like rosés. I don't
Why?
know.
Why do you not
it
like
tastes
rosé?
flat and it tastes
There's a lot of wines that taste flat though.
I don't think this one tastes flat.
tastes very
particularly.
for me for some reason it tastes like apples. I don't know why.
It's like apples. Is there
Tastes like
apples
a-
in this?
Flat apple juice or
How
something.
did you get apples out of that? Is there apples in this?
I don't think rosés has any apples, but for some reason it just tastes like an old apple. Like if you take a bite of an old apple that's like a little bit too ripe,
It's
that's what it tastes like to
fermented
me.
grapes, and she says
It just tastes like
apples.
grape.
Or cherries,
like it.
cherries.
I mean, it's okay. This is okay actually though. I don't mind this, but mostly rosés I stay away from.
It's not sweet,
Yeah.
but the thing for me is a lot of reds are just kind of. Well, the taste is really something to be acquired, you know, and this is kind of just like a lighter version of that,
That's
and I
true,
think
yeah.
that's why I like it. I'm not a true wine drinker at all. My wife buys exclusively Moscato, pretty much, which is really sweet. And
I miss Carol, dude.
yeah, I love
Carol,
yeah.
I miss you.
I see her at home, so I'm fine. But
You see her
I-
every day.
I miss Carol.
I miss Carol.
The Merrifields miss Carol.
This isn't sweet, and I actually like that.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering. Moscato's pretty overpowering sweet, so this is a good change.
All right, here we go. Price over under, I think $12 or $13. We decided 12. I think it was 12 after tax with wine.
We can do 12. That's fine.
$10.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I feel like there's a lot of wines over.
There's a lot of wines that are expensive, so we can do
Yeah.
12. That's fair.
We're doing
like-
12.
I don't know. What do you think? Well,
12 is
12 or
fine.
11.
12. It's under.
I think it's over.
I think it's over.
There's just
2020 vintage.
2020 minutes.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I still think it's over, but that's a good point. I'm sticking. I'm not even playing any tricks. It's over. $12.
It's over by it's 2089.
Whoa!
What the hell?
Yeah.
It's a 2020 vintage. Come on.
I wonder, do they make other wines?
Was the cork wood?
Do they make other wines? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Because if they make other wines and they're well known and they have some sort of...
It's a rosé. I feel like a rosés are a little more expensive. Normally. Maybe I don't know. That's just the way I look.
I'd be curious. We should have an episode where we just deep dive rosés because I'm not even... The science
No.
behind rosé, I don't even understand
Red,
quite.
white.
No, that's not. I'm 90% sure that's not how that goes. But who knows, dude? Let's do it. Let's find out. All right, so it's over? Yeah, you suck, nut. Wow, that
I don't
pretty
never
fitting. Let's
say that again.
You
Never say.
suck, nut. That sounds pretty good. All right, here we go.
I think I'm gonna take.
Not for me.
I'm
I'm
gonna take next week off.
Yeah.
God.
All right, here we go. So let's get into this topic. This week we're talking about sports organizations who suck,
Knicks.
but still somehow maintain a fan base. Let's talk about it. I don't want to talk about Seattle. Let's not talk about it.
Well, we're gonna bring it up.
There's sore points there. Let's talk about New York. How the heck, dude? All right.
How do people root for the Jets?
You got the Jets, you got the Mets, you got the Knicks. Brooklyn's all sorts of weird right now, and they're rather new.
They're good though right now.
Dude,
I mean, Kyrie's not gonna play.
yeah, ever.
you know.
Dude, that's crazy to me. Anyways, even hockey, you got the New York Sabres or whatever, dude.
No, New York Rangers, and then
They
they
got
got
Sabres
the
or
Islanders.
Islanders.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Buffalo Sabres.
Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, which is totally different. We're fine with Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo's cool, man.
Hey,
Go Buffalo.
Go Buffalo.
But I mean, you think about it, man. And these sports organizations suck. Some of these are just trash. Let's bring them in. The Seattle Mariners. All right.
No.
They
Yes, they've
are
been terrible.
trash. But how do they keep people like Last Call rooting and cheering their name? I don't get it. I don't know. I have no idea. And we should be professionals because we have a team.
Can I bring something up?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, the Mariners have been around since 1977, I think. 77,
yeah.
76, something like that. You go into T-Mobile Park.
Yeah, probably going to change sometime soon.
Yeah, whatever. It's going to be, Bird Dog
Porn
Whiskey
Hub.
Park. Pornhub Park. Dude, what the hell? And they have, how they always hang the in the rafters, always hang like World Series banners or like division banners. The Mariners have three
Sick. That is
division
so
banners.
dope.
No champions. They haven't even been to a World Series. They've been around for, God, what? Okay, let me do the math here.
Even before
like
70,
44 years.
they were the pilots at one point.
Yeah, for
before.
1 year.
And then right before that,
There were a bunch of hobos
they
in the
moved-
alley, yeah.
Where'd they come from? They came from Minnesota or something?
No, I don't remember where the pilots came from. Anyways, they were nothing. So, dude, they have 3 banners in there. And yet I still root for that team. I'll be honest, I used to watch them a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, even when they were terrible. But the last 2-3 years, I'm just so jaded with them.
Yeah.
They traded Cano, which was honestly a good move, even though Kalinick sucks.
We had a lot of toxic
But-
guys, which was, and I don't understand how we pick up these toxic people. Even the boomstick, man.
Cruz.
Yeah, even Cruz, man. Cruz.
Yeah, former PED user.
Yes, using drugs.
And Cano got caught. Not surprisingly.
Oh man, I just. Is there hope, dude? Is there hope?
Who knows? They
And
might
I
make
wonder.
the playoffs.
And you know what I think it is? As I think these cities see champion. Look at Philadelphia, right? Philly hasn't had championship teams for a while until Nick Foles randomly wins them a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was just out of the blue. But
Good job, Wentz getting hurt. That was great.
The Sixers haven't been very. Yeah, Ben Simmons. They've had shit to be excited about, but they haven't delivered, right? So the Sixers have existed, and they've had these grade A players. And
Embiid's really good.
here we go. Hang on, hold up. Our producer just disappeared on us.
Just keep going.
Well, she's making a big deal. She's
They had
pointing.
Iverson, dude.
Anyways, here we go.
They had Allen Iverson.
Yeah, they had AI. They had great people, and they just never. What?
They're a decent team, though. They haven't been, other than the whole, God, what did they call it? Trust the process. 8 wins a year out of 80, win 10% of your games. Other than that, they've been, at least respectable. They had a decent couple teams with, Andre Iguodala, and, they had some teams with Iverson.
But went nowhere.
Yeah. They went to the finals with Iverson. But, yeah, I hear you, man. But I wouldn't bash on the Sixers as I wouldn't as much like the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
Or the Knicks of the last
There's
20
worse
years.
teams. There's worse teams out there. I I wondered.
Yeah, I think it's honestly we're all suckers for punishment.
Yeah.
And yes, there's always that satisfaction when your team actually does win. There's a lot of people who like to root for the winners, and to be fair, like even when I root for the Mariners all year and then they miss the playoffs because they always do.
Yeah, facts.
And then you watch the playoffs, there's generally a team you're going to pick that you root for whatever reason. So
is that a bandwagoner or what?
No, that's like mainly if you're just like, if you're like, oh my God, the Patriots are my favorite team, and then now they don't got Tom Brady anymore, and you're like, no. Now I love the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah.
That's not a bandwagoner.
No, that's a bandwagon.
Let's be. Let's be specific.
Let me say, anybody rooting for the Mariners is not a bandwagoner.
No.
Well, for people who are actually dedicated to their fan base, even when they suck, like there's people who are like enthusiastic about like the Knicks when they hadn't done anything in 20 years.
Yeah.
They're actually good last year, but I think people just like to root for their team, you know?
Yeah.
It just the satisfaction when it actually goes well is good. And I think, you know, with how many teams there are in professional sports in any league, like, for example, the NFL has 32 teams. You can't physically keep up with 32 teams. So you kind of got to pick one and just stick with it.
Yeah, roll your dice on it.
Yep. And a lot of people are loyal. Loyalty is is a value a lot of people like take pride in.
What are you talking about, dude? So what if I'm a Pats, Chiefs, Buccaneers fan?
Who's ever winning?
Yeah.
You know?
So what if I like the 49ers if they're in the Super Bowl?
Yeah. And for a lot of people, I think it's rooting your area, where you're from. It's one thing if you're like a Jets fan and you live in Seattle. It's kind of weird unless you grew up there. Or
could it be your AFC pick? Could that be part of it?
If you want to, yeah, that's fine.
I know my brother roots for the Dodgers. And I said, "What are you doing, my guy?"
He picked the right.
That's a ALC or ALC pick, right? Is that right? ALC?
National League.
Are they in?
National League West. Yeah. Also, they have the highest payroll in baseball, so good pick.
AJ, you picking the Dodgers is the wrong move.
No,
man.
it's the smart move. It's the smart. If you're gonna bandwagon on anybody, bandwagon the Dodgers. Heck yeah.
He loves the Dodgers, man. But I always say that's the. Yeah, they're really in.
Yes, dude.
Man,
Jesus Christ.
God dang it! I thought I knew sports. That's why peanuts are sports analysis. Me, I just sit and drink
And analyze.
With sports, doesn't it like?
Oh, look who's back!
With sports, doesn't it change over time?
Oh, of course.
So if you're gonna be, you might as well stick with one, because I feel like you can't just be going to different teams and
it costs money
for each
That's called a
one.
prostitute.
Costs money to buy. Costs money to buy new jerseys, though, dude. Let me tell you, it's like $100 a piece.
Well, you got 52.
You gotta stick with one throughout the whole your whole life.
You got 32 NFL team jerseys.
Even if they're doing bad.
Also, it's nice if you're rooting for the team in your region, because then you can actually go to their games.
Right.
Not exactly. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh no, man! I always wonder how they retain. Think of a. How do what I was thinking of?
How do the Mariners retain me as a fan when I go to their games and they charge me $12 for a shitty beer?
I don't know. Mariners, let's talk about it. Let's talk
Coors Light is your sponsor.
Those beer
what
prices down.
That's not just Mariners. That's all. Like all games
yeah,
you go
even
to of
concerts.
Any kind.
If you go to a concert, beer is high. If it's at those specific parks.
Fuck them. I said it.
Fuck them. He said it. Fuck them. That goes also hand in hand with. I was thinking about this the other day. Can you think of bad music? I was thinking. I got one specific artist in mind.
Yeah, Drake.
Okay, see, and that's why it's so Drake has the biggest fan base ever. And you don't like Drake, so how do you how do you think he retains them? That's a good question. Peanut.
Because he transcends pop and hip hop. You know, like he's the first major. Well, I would say the first, but he's like the biggest like artist you can think of in hip hop who really actually is like has a poppy sound to him.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he has such a large fan base is because he gets played on the radio so much.
No, he's the whole package.
Yeah, and that's true.
Boom.
So
Nailed it.
he knows how to rap, but he also knows how to play that. He knows how to.
So we got an example.
pop.
We have an example. One of somebody who just that's not my style, Drake.
I don't know.
But he retains fans because they're the whole package.
He's the whole package.
The Jets
He has
are
everything.
not the whole package.
They're no package.
So how do they retain fans?
People love punishment.
I guess.
They are what's
BDSM,
Yes, dude, that's
baby.
Literally what I was
They're
gonna say.
tied up and they say, "Give me more Jets, Daddy." Boom. Nailed it. Conversation is over. We got to the end of it.
Did we?
If you like a crappy team, then you just like punishment. We like the M's.
Loyalty.
Love
Loyalty.
That's what I
Yeah, we're loyal. We're gimps. We're gimps.
Even though it's punishment, you're still loyal.
God, man, we broke it down. There you go. Let's move on to the
Trivia?
trivia.
We got trivia?
Oh yeah, trivia.
Let's run the music
Wherever my
and get
phone
out of
is.
here. All right. What you got, Lala?
What do we need to know?
All right.
Can't go skydiving in Florida if you're single on a Sunday.
Oh, my God.
And a
This
woman.
is,
I
know.
cannot believe that.
This is pretty random.
I'm ready for it.
It's a surprising one though, so get ready. In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what?
Oh, my God. All these laws.
I know.
Wait, what?
It's California, so
Weed.
Without having
I said it on this podcast.
house. A house.
No. Oh, that's actually
Without
good.
being a homeowner. You can't. If you're not a homeowner, you can't buy a mousetrap.
that's pretty good.
That's a good guess. I mean, maybe you gotta have cheese.
Oh,
Maybe you gotta have a cat.
How do you prove
Maybe you gotta have a
cheese?
mice. You
I
gotta have
just
mice
burped
to
in
buy
the
a
microphone.
mousetrap. I'm gonna guess money.
I hope it's money.
It's
They wrote that into law.
a legal residence in California.
Yeah, he was right. All right.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not.
Oh, you were wrong.
Why does she do this to me?
You have to have a hunting license.
Wow.
What? No.
Wow,
Yes.
you cannot hunt mice without a hunting
Wait,
license.
this is all of California.
Woo!
Yeah, California.
Man, Gavin Newsom, dude.
Do they? What about?
I feel
what
like
about
it's one
rats?
of these. I feel like it's one of these old laws that just kind of got.
Oh yeah.
That
Dude,
is
I don't think
incredible.
I don't think people
Just-
in the like 19th century or 20th century were this stupid.
I don't know.
I think
don't
this
know.
is recent
Where did
pacification
it-
by PETA.
Yeah, where did it come from?
Without-
Is what I want to know. When did it come from? Is what I
Without
want
a
to
hunting license, you cannot. That's incredible. That is incredible. That is a great law. Dude, I'm going to remember that
And-
forever. That's still a standing
It's
law.
still iffy in my mind. Like,
That's
was this website
Do
telling
they
me the
enf-
truth?
do they
was this
enforce
really?
this?
Is this really a
No, there's
law?
no
Like,
way they
what-
enforce it. There's
Somebody
no
from
way.
California needs to say in the comments because I'm.
There's no way that they enforce that. That is incredible.
way.
I love it. All right, let's roll this criminal music. Let's pour these drinks up. And, yeah, let's get out of here. All right, here we go.
Party fucking manual, nigga. This the motherfucking West Coast, ain't shit come close. Smoking doobies with the cutie and the Buick. Try to see a couple boobies and the ass exposed. Pass the torch, we'll let the flames scorch. She backwards, back on the back porch. I got no garage with no Porsche. Rash whacking Tacoma, who's your motherfucking source? I pop bottles, my nigga pop bodies. We get the party popping and then we pop hotties. Tell a nigga who the fuck is fucking with me. I try to rock hip hop for a century. Your girl's feeling me, licking me, trying to get with me. You can catch her headed to the Emerald City. This tape ain't about politics or bodies dropping in the projects. Ain't no gossip or mainstream garbage. A part of this, I'm just trying to get the rap game jump started. So don't blink, cohesive criminals on the brink of big shit poppin'. Damn right, a shit don't stink. Fuck any motherfucker who thinks different. Matter of fact, fuck that, take that nigga's drink. Give back the yak, catch me sippin' that. Not in the club, but in the cut, in the way back. Tryna get way black, alcoholic feel that. Let me set the mood and put him in a habitat. Fuck a bottle, I need a cold ass can. Critics will never understand. I'm bringing 90s grimy back and putting life into the zombie land.
Hey, welcome back. Let's give you the top. You guys start over there.
Okay, I'm gonna give it like a 3. That's fine. 3.
3.
A little above middle.
Any explanation why?
Get close to the mic. Wow.
I'm just not. I don't drink a whole lot of rosés, but this just. It's just a rosé. Like, there's nothing special about it. It's just.
I mean, you could say that about any wine, though.
No, but rosé though, on the rosé
It's just a
scale,
red wine. There's nothing special about it.
No, on the rosé scale, I feel like it's just mid. There's nothing special. There's nothing great, but it's not terrible either. It's just.
So you
middle.
think whites are special, reds are special, but it's just a rosé. Rosés aren't special. Is that what you're saying?
This brand of rosé.
Okay. For the price, you wouldn't spend it.
For the price, I just think it's at midpoint for price as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
What?
It's not super expensive to me.
Like
I don't
$20
know.
bucks.
That's expensive.
With our
wine.
high tax, yeah, but I just feel like it's.
I don't think
it's
they
midpoint.
tax wine. Do they tax wine like
Well,
they
they-
tax liquor?
It's
They-
still taxed.
It's taxed like
It's
beer,
taxed.
dude.
Yeah.
So not
Yeah.
much. It's like
Yeah.
sales
I mean,
tax.
it's still
Yeah.
it's not expensive and it's not cheap.
What's up, Nut? What you got, buddy?
Well, it's a 2020 vintage.
5 stars.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I do really like the flavor though. It's sour. I really like sour.
Yeah.
So
Very sour.
it's just like perfect for me. I do not like wine particularly at all. Don't buy it really. But this is really, really tasty for my taste. Anyways, I love sour. I love sour candy. And as far as my wine goes, it's not too sweet, which is my wife buys Moscato, like I said, too sweet for me. And reds are some of them can be too dry or harsh.
Yeah.
Just really taste like that alcohol just like does not taste great taste, you know? So this is a happy medium for me. It's real good. But the price point is more than I would spend on wine. I know some people spend like a lot of money on wine, but I don't. I prefer to be under $10.
Facts.
Yeah, if I'm gonna buy wine,
Yeah.
don't buy it out of a box. But you know, if I'm gonna buy a bottle, it needs to be a little cheaper. So for me, it's like a 4. The taste is better than that, but I don't want to spend that much on just a bottle of wine. So 4.0.
All right. Those are solid prices, man. Those are solid star powers, I should say. I'm giving it a 3.5. It's nothing impressive to me. Wine, again, I don't drink a lot of wine. I'm not a big wine connoisseur. I'm not any sort of connoisseur, to be honest, but definitely not wine. And this has just got some extreme cherry flavor. I couldn't place the flavor to start with. I said there is something that just kicks in this, and I'm not sure what it is. And then Lala's tab came around and she said there's a lot of cherry in it. I said, oh, there you go. But it's not medicine cherry. It's not your typical.
It's a natural.
Yeah. And Lala said that earlier near the tab. She said it's more natural tasting. And I totally agree. They hit the natural. Just like last week we were complaining that the peppermint taste was not natural. It was more artificial. I think they nailed the natural cherry flavor. I just think that it's not as rewarding. It doesn't warm me up. It's not poppy. I don't think it tastes flat. It's just not, I don't know. I'm not a big wine drinker. So 3.5 is a safe bet. I'd drink it if somebody had it. Sorry, my nose is leaking right now. This is crazy. That's why I'm brushing
when you know
it.
fall is around.
Yeah, fall's here, baby.
Fall.
Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, it's a 3.5. That's safe. It's not the worst thing. I wouldn't throw it in the trash, but it's not top shelf, and it's not the greatest wine I've ever tasted. So $20, little high. That is really high for a wine in my book. Yeah, 3.5 seems to square it away. All right, y'all got anything else or what's up? Good? Lala, you good?
Yeah.
Good.
Peanut, you good? That's our review of Tesoro Della Regina Rose Veneto wine from Italy. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in next week, baby. Like, subscribe, support, drop a comment. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. Be easy.
Yeah, it's literally just
What it really is?
Yeah, it's red and white, just
No,
in
it's
a
not.
jug, and
It's
they shape
not.
that bitch up.
It says that they frown upon that.
Better hit him with the what's up? Nah, better hit him with the Battlefield cup up. Yup, better hit him with the Battlefield cup up. Woo!